Hello, I'm David Chester with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news of falling Chinese power generation. But first, American manufacturing output fell for the first time in 7 months in August, according to Federal Reserve data out this morning. But the underlying trend remained consistent with a steadily expanding factory sector. The dip came from lower car manufacturing after July's surge. The pause seemed to be over, however, with a September survey of factories in the New York area showing that output has picked up and was expanding at a robust pace. This is somewhat in contrast to China's factory output, which stalled in August, and China's power generation declined for the first time in 4 years, falling 2.2% in August from a year earlier, and pointing to a slackening demand from industrial users. It also helps explain why oil demand is weakening. This fast slowdown has China observers talking up a new round of stimulus from Beijing policymakers. And the OECD said overnight that countries using the euro are holding back the global recovery. It was positive about China and India, however. In late Wall Street trade, last week's retreat was extended today on the industrial production reports from both America and China. Investors are waiting on the results of the Federal Reserve meeting to assess the outlook for interest rates. That news won't come until Thursday, however. In the meantime, we'll get the New Zealand current account result for the second quarter tomorrow and our GDP on Thursday. August migration data is due out on Friday. Back in New York, the US Treasury 10-year benchmark bond yield held its Friday gains overnight and closed at 2.60%. The price of oil moved very little overnight. The US oil price is now just under $93 a barrel and the Brent benchmark is just under $97 a barrel. Gold bounced a little from its sharp fall at the end of last week and is now just on $1,233 an ounce and off its low for the year. We start today with our currency slightly higher against nearly everyone, although the moves are not dramatic. We're now just on 81.8 US cents, 90.5 Aussie cents, and the TWI is at 78.5. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.